Hey guys, what's going on? It's Joey Plays Games, and welcome to my Justice League trailer breakdown. I promised you guys this video a couple weeks ago when I uploaded Spider-Man live reaction. Was a little busy toward because we're coming up on spring break, so teachers were cramming tests and projects and whatnot. So, but I'm back. Spring break has started. You're gonna start seeing consistent uploads until summertime, which then we'll probably get to daily uploads. So I mean, I can't guarantee daily right now, just because of where I'm at, where I'm still at school. Finals will be coming up in a matter of couple months. But hopefully I can get Roto 100 started, either 1v1s or get a duo partner that will be consistent with me in practicing so we can get better. But yeah, you're going to start seeing consistent uploads on the channel, reviews, whatever. Today is the day I'm seeing Fate of the Furious, so I am vlogging the entire day, so the vlog will go up tomorrow, and we'll probably talk about the movie in the vlog with all the homies and whatnot. But enough about the channel. Let's get into this Justice League trailer that I've waited 2 weeks to react to. This is an awesome trailer. So we're going to watch the trailer in its entirety, and then we'll go back through, and I'll scrub through and point out some very important things that I think about. Music in this is awesome. It's already here. God, this trailer gets me every time. It's so awesome. He's a cyborg. It's not me. It's Batman. Oh, we're building up to this awesome part. Oh yeah, I'm gonna sing. I can't tell you is you got to be free. Come together right now. Together right now. I love his sense of humor because it's not really humor. It's Batman. It's Batman humor. It's hard to explain, but I mean, if you followed enough things that are Batman related, you know what I'm talking about. So now we're gonna scrub through. I don't know if I should put it in here. Let's crank this up to 1080, like it should be. We won't play it at speed because I want to hear the volume normally. But we'll break it down kind of scene by scene. This opening scene is not all that important, except it's just beautifully shot, which is Zack Snyder. He is a cinematographer-style director. Does that make any sense? I don't. Kind of. I'm trying to figure. I think it's where he goes and meets Aquaman. Yeah, alright, this is awesome, because right here, that is the Mega Box that I'm not sure if, in this point in the film, has already transformed Victor Stone into Cyborg, because, back up a second, this guy from Eureka, and I think he's on Scandal too, but that's Victor Stone's dad from the, we saw him in Batman vs. Superman recreating Victor Stone without him being there. It is Victor Stone, right? I think so. Let me check that real fast. But yeah, he's the one that puts Cyborg together. And then in this next shot in the closet, this is the mother box that they used to transport everybody. Hold on. Arthur Curry, says Lex Luthor's in this. Yeah, Victor Stone, okay. I wasn't sure if I was getting him and the actor's name confused, but no, I'm right. It's Victor Stone. So yeah, these are Victor Stone's. I'm pretty sure that's Gotham City because he plays football. I don't remember if he plays in the movie. I'm not sure if he's playing professional football or arena football, or if he's still playing high school football, because that's what he was in the comics. He was a high school kid, senior year, and he was about to graduate and go on and play college or whatever, or maybe college football. I don't know. But these are some of the trophies he's won. I can't exactly make it out what that is, but it looks like it's just a can. But yeah, that clearly says Gotham City right there. And then that's the mother box, which, yeah, and then this guy right here, he's super important. The mother box, if you're not familiar, is what Apocalypse uses kind of, I was gonna talk about boom tubes, but that's not it. I'm pretty sure the mother box are 3 boxes that were sent to Earth at one point. If I'm remembering this correctly, each faction was designated to guard one, so Atlantis has one, which we'll see later in the trailer. Star Labs now has one, and I don't remember if the Amazonians or the Amazons have one, but they may. I'm not sure. I can't remember all that together. But these guys right here are the minions of Darkseid, so parademons. And this is awesome because I don't know how much we're gonna get. Let's put this in 25 and see if we can go slow. Nope, that already cut. Okay, play. Yeah, this will go super slow, and we can get the best possible shot. See, this is after Wonder Woman's warned him of. We're just talking about warning Bruce that they're already here, which is evident by the fact that the parademons are in the trailer. They've found the mother box that they're searching for. From this guy's house because he works at Star Labs. I don't know how the mother box is there. Haven't seen the movie yet, but the design of the parademons looks flippin' awesome. So I'm gonna take it out of slow-mo, so we can hear the volume. This shot's pretty cool. Oh, and Aquaman is just looking like an all-around badass in this movie. His tats are awesome. He looks intimidating. He's not the Aquaman of the comics, where we used to make fun of, where hey, I can talk to fish, and I look real stupid, and I call the dolphins, and I swim underwater, and No, this man's a badass. He's the king of Atlantis. He's gonna mess some people up, and you can tell he's apparently got a little bit of an alcohol problem, because every shot we see him in the trailer when he's not in costume. Oop, nope, I'm skipping around. When he's not in when his Atlantean armor. He's drinking Jack or whatever. A really good shot of Cyborg we see is a little bit of his costume, which I'm pretty sure this is under one of his like Gotham City Stars or whatever, the football team that he plays for, a sweatshirt, as well as a hood, and maybe he's in his dad's workshop or something in this scene. But this is a better shot. This may be a mother box right there. I'm not exactly sure. I'm not sure of a lot of things, but I'm going to tell you what I think of. I mean, you can go get guarantees from channels like Emergency Awesome or other people who have balanced that and are breaking things down. Because I've read some of that, but I don't want to read too much of it because it's going to spoil the movie for me. I mean, but I'll probably keep watching the trailers anyway, so I'm going to... Knowing DC, they'll end up spoiling the movie for me somehow. But I love the look of this costume. The bright red that you see in his eye and the red emerging from his chest. And I think if we let the trailer go a little further... Nope. Okay. I'm wrong. It lights up on the sides too. So I'm really liking the look of Cyborg. Oh, man. We're going to keep... You know what? We're going to go back and just keep this in 25 for a little bit. So this is awesome, and you can tell he's standing somewhere that's probably been blown up somehow by something. But yeah, he's standing here saving people. That's his arm blast, which that's always pretty dope. Better shot. You can see the red lighting up on the sides. He looks very mechanical, which is kind of what we wanted. You can see the human face of, or at least what's left of it. I think on this side, the side of the body that's not shown, I think there's a little bit of an arm that he still has, but I don't think there's a whole lot left. He's really been transformed into a cyborg. The part of the man that's left is pretty much half or some of his brain, and the rest of it's pretty much computer, which is probably going to be a main thing that they focus on in the film, introducing this character somewhat. I'm pretty sure he's got his own solo film that's been announced, but I think he's going to be in the Flash movie, because I think the comedic relief in this movie, what I'm expecting of, besides the one-liners here and there of Batman and Aquaman, and probably Wonder Woman, that are just kind of jabs back and forth. The real funny guys, the quips and whatnot, are going to come from these two. I don't know if Cyborg's going to be so much at the beginning, but probably toward the end he'll have warmed up to what he's become. Here's another awesome shot where he's saving this cop. Look at all the vibrant colors around this. He comes in. This reminds me of a scene from one of the animated Justice League movies. And here's a really good shot. You can see a little bit of the red popping through. Alright, yeah, I was wrong. The other part of his arm's not there. He's got this much of his face, but the bright colors that Snyder's using with his suit, I love. See, it gets brighter as the camera zooms in, too. Yeah, you can see the red come in through. Oh, it's so dope. Here, this may be kind of like a TV show Flash style place where Alan holds his suit. I think in the trailer they released at Comic-Con last June or whatever. I think a Rick and Morty reference was up here, or maybe it's right here. I don't remember. But you can see Bruce sitting here, and because he's so fast and combobulated all the time, that's not discombobulated, but like his brain's bouncing off the walls, kind of like a person with ADHD does, where they can't really focus on one thing. That's why all these computers are here, because he can work on multiple things at the same time because of the way his brain works after being struck by lightning. Yeah, you can see as all these things come up. I think it's either here or here. Yeah, pretty sure it's here is a Rick and Morty reference. Don't quote me on it. But I love this. We're getting red and yellow lightning from Flash in the Flash TV show with Grant Gustin. And I'm pretty sure in the comics it's red and yellow for the speedsters there too. But I'm liking the blue touch, because look at how mechanical his suit is in this. Okay, I don't need to sit through the next 4 seconds. I'm just trying to get the really good look at this right here. It'll clear up in a second when I let it play, but you can see the pieces of his armor, and he looks really like, it's not, I wouldn't say not spandex, because there's probably a little bit of spandex under there, but he looks a lot more armored, and the pieces move together, so we'll see a lot of that. And I think the blue clashes really well with the red, and it gives us a little something new. You can see the little thing here, a little bit of his logo, a little bit of the wings up there. But I love the blue choice. Some people aren't liking it, but I like it. Yeah, you can see the armor really coming through in some of these shots when the lightning effect isn't blurring it out. But I love this idea where he's moving so fast that it's like popping in and out of existence, which, if you haven't read the comics, at one point he does end up removing himself from the Earth's plane of existence. I don't know if they're going to do that in this movie. I think it'd be interesting if they do it this early in the franchise, because I don't know when they're going to have to reset things because of certain actors' age. This is part of dialogues. I mean, we've seen this scene already. I'm going to skip to here. Yeah, and look at him. He's gliding in. You can see the new goggles look that he has from the slightly different armored suit. Yeah, because look at him when he's flying in. Alright, I'm just stopping in all the wrong places. I don't know where this is in my head. I'm thinking it's maybe on the planet Apocalypse. I don't think it is, though. just because I don't know if they're going to bring us to the Planet Apocalypse so fast, but I'm loving the dark tone over here, but the lasers the parademons are shooting, which we'll see in a second, and the little hints of fire are bringing enough color to the tone of the mountain and the suits, but you're still getting enough color that it's not like super dark. Like, this probably happens at night when they're infiltrating this. And here's a better shot. This is not the same armor that he had, armor and suit from Batman vs. Superman. It's clearly not the big battle armor, but it's more of a tactical suit that he's going to run around with. And then we're about to see a parademon. This looks like a bomb, like a hand bomb that maybe he's got on his belt. And I don't mind him using bombs on parademons. It's not really a big deal to me. We've seen, and this is more of a darker take on the character than he is in some versions of the comics. But he is a dark guy, so he's probably got a lot of stuff that he uses on his utility belt. This is just darkness now. Oh, here's a really good look at Cyborg with all of the pieces and stuff. Yeah, they give us a good shot of Flash. You can see the little bits and pieces of his armor, the thing right there, coming up of the logo. Next shot's Wonder Woman. She looks awesome in anything. You can see this is what his suit will look like. It's broken up into a little bit of armor pieces, kind of like what the undergarment for the Kryptonian battle armor was. Reminds me a lot of that. So we're about halfway through the trailer. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, this scene's awesome. You can see a little bit more of this in action. And he's about to use his trident and just bust. He's got here. This is a really good shot of the defined back of him, but you can see the wings of the parademons, the weapon that they're carrying, the eyes. You can see another one behind him. So he just impales the two of these fools with his trident. So let's bring it back to normal for a second. Yeah, Wonder Woman taking those guys out. And we're about to see this side of his face get covered up. Yeah, let's slow this down just for a second so we can look at it as it happens. And this little red eye. I don't remember if it's an iconic thing from the comics like I think it is in my head, but somewhere I remember that. And he busts through the clouds, Man of Steel-esque style. This is another one we want to break down slow by slow, or frame by frame. When I originally watched the trailer, I thought that was Cyborg right there that was shooting him, but after further examination and being told by other people, this is a parademon. So you can see his speed is popping him. Let's back this up for just a second. Is popping him in and out of a plane of existence. Like, he starts here, and then he moves, pops there, behind the guy, shoves him into the wall. And I don't remember. That's the end of that. But it's like, that is super dope. And then this line's a little hint of the humor that Barry Allen's gonna have. Back that up for just a second, and I love that song too. I hope we get an actual song of that on the soundtrack. But this is not the Batmobile, but I think they call it the Fox or something. I don't remember, but the title of it came out from the press release when they visited the set in June last year. So, it's more of an armored, mobile type thing. You can see the light, him gliding in, setting himself up, the HUD on there. Better look at the more. This looks not as armored, but yeah, you can see he's got bullets on, equipped with the thing. Let's see, Scout. Do we see? No, it's just the abbreviation. But you see Barry right there. Let's back that frame up just a little bit. We'll play it in slow-mo. Yeah, this is dope. Kind of a throwback. That shot right there. No, I'm not looking for that shot. Yeah, this right here reminds me of something similar to what the Flashpoint Paradox animated movie did, where it's like in the center, something's blowing up, the end of the world or whatever, and Flash is running out. I don't think that's what this is. It could be though, could very well be that's what this is though, because if you remember from Batman vs Superman when Barry pops through and wakes Bruce up out of his dream, out of the nightmare sequence, Barry wakes him up into this one. Not into that, but Barry wakes him up out of that, so then he finally sees everything. But this could very well lead into that scene for Batman vs Superman, and we're gonna see a not a Total Recall-esque type change of the plot line, but I think that's very well what could happen and how they end up bringing Superman back. But you see him popping in and out as he's running out of the plane of existence. This shot of Lois is just to remind you that she's still a part of this. Superman's still there. The way she's looking up toward the sky makes me think that Superman's back at this point in the film, because like all of these scenes are granted out of order. Example of him looking at it or using his water powers and whatnot in dope fashion. This is Mira. I'm pretty sure these two are guards of Atlantis. That's the second mother box that I was talking about. So a lot of this, at least from what I remember of the breakdown of what they saw on set, is that this is going to focus on a lot of the history of Atlantis and kind of set that up. So I think it's going to lend itself really well to the Aquaman film to give that a base, like your base knowledge of what the history of Atlantis is. So yeah, Amber Heard looking dope in this, and you can see the armor as she stands up in it is very similar to her husband's. I don't think they're dating at that point. I think they're just starting to get to know each other. I don't know exactly if they're. Somebody said they weren't husband and wife, queen and king yet, but I'm not exactly sure. This is an awesome little scene right here that we saw a lot of in the Flash TV show of Barry going to prison to visit his dad. So they're clearly going to play with the same story that he was blamed for Barry's mom's murder that Reverse Flash committed. So maybe they're going to focus on that in the Flash solo film instead of a general rogue gallery, but establishing how they handle Reverse Flash. Yeah, this shot we saw a lot of in the TV show with Grant Gustin and old Flash, but that's beside the point. This right here is what I was talking about with like the beginning of time and how this is all set up, and armies of Apocalypse, Amazonians, Atlanteans, all of this, and the three mother box, have the three mother boxes, beginning of Earth, history of all this sets up. So I don't know how long this scene's gonna last, but you can see right here, these are the Amazons. You can tell by their dress, their garb. Those looked like parademons, if I'm not mistaken. Tell me in the comments if I'm right or wrong. But if we let this go for no, what is it doing? I didn't want it to go out of that. Whatever, it's fine. But this is dope. You see his goggles, him firing with the Batmobile this time. Oh, was that Wonder Woman or? Yeah, that was Wonder Woman. I thought it was Aquaman in the trailer. Now I see it was. Yeah, it's Wonder Woman. Close shot of Cyborg. That looks like he's crying in that. So this may be toward one of the points where he's like breaking down in the movie, kind of emotionally setting up a lot of this stuff. Another shot of Barry popping in and out while he's running. This looks dope. Man of Steel-esque of how the ship or whatever they're inside, maybe the mountain that we saw earlier in the trailer that Batman and Aquaman were infiltrating. Yeah, really good shots of his armor as well as Cyborg's and Wonder Woman. We've seen the armor a lot just because of the upcoming Wonder Woman film. as well as she was already in Batman v Superman. So I think it's just a touch up of this looks a bit more blue, that's a bit more red. She's got the bracelets, the shield, sword, and her tiara. So how much of this is left? Just this end scene. So if we back this up just a frame, yeah, let it play for just a second. This is our first shot of Commissioner Gordon talking with his very lovely mustache. So this is the look we'll be seeing. Maybe that's Wayne Tower back there, but it's probably just a skyline. But they're clearly on the roof of the GCPD building, even though it looks like they're water. I'm pretty sure they are. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure we see the light in just a second. But what Commissioner Gordon's talking about in this is the fact that he's playing well with others again. So it references the fact, it backs further up the fact that we saw that a damaged Robin suit in Batman vs. Superman. And kind of explains that he had partners, or a partner, which backs up the Nightwing film as well as the Batgirl films that they're establishing in the universe. So that's awesome. This one line, the relationship between these two is going to be cool. From this, I'm not exactly sure if it is the top of the building. But yeah. Yeah, this is dope. I mean, we're just going to see a lot of cool things out of Aquaman with the fight choreography and stuff. So, yeah, make sure to follow them on there. But yeah, that's going to be about it for my reaction. We'll make sure to like it. I thought I already did. Yeah, I'm already subscribed and whatnot. So, that's my breakdown of the Justice League trailer. It says number 1, but I treat it as number 2 because I treat the Comic-Con one as number 1, this one is number 2, and then whatever one we get is next is number 3. But yeah, look forward to Fate of the Furious or F8 vlog and review-ish thing tomorrow, as well as uploads daily throughout break, and then at the end of the break there probably will be a video explaining how I'm going to upload up until summertime, when I will be off and we'll be able to record on a better basis because I'll get home an hour or 2 before everybody else in the house, so I'll have an hour to record, edit, and then the video will be up. But thank you guys so very much for watching. Comment down below what you think of the trailer, anything that I missed in our breakdown, and if you think this movie is going to be awesome, because I have a lot of faith that they do, because this is the first movie that's really going to be affected by the hands of Geoff Johns. Either way, I'm going to go in and I'm going to love the crap out of this. Batman is one of my favorite characters. Growing up, I've got a lot of touchstones to the Justice League TV show, so I want them to do this right. I feel like they're going to do right by me. I don't know if they're going to do right by critics as well as audiences worldwide. This movie's clearly going to make a lot of money, not only in ticket sales, but also toys. So, I mean, there'll be a lot of videos up on this, about this movie coming up on the channel up until November, where we will be seeing it Thursday night, even though I've got school the next day, and there'll be a vlog, there'll be whatever. But yeah, thank you guys so very much for watching. I appreciate it. Please like the video like we did here. Really helps out the channel. Comment down below your thoughts, as I said earlier. And I'll see you guys tomorrow in the vlog.